Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, multiple claims have been circulating online suggesting that the Nigeria's former leader Muhammad Buhari passed away in 2017. However, a fact-checking platform has conducted an investigation onto these claims and they've revealed a shocking, details on this. So my country people, these claims on the real identity of Muhammad Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, has really drawn a lot of speculations and a lot of debates for most Nigerians. You see, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, had given a hint of this to Nigerians back then when he exposed how people are manipulating Jubril. According to him, Jubril is a man pretending to be Muhammad Buhari. That Jubril is from another country, not from Nigeria, and that the real Muhammad Buhari is actually dead. So my country people, this started bringing speculations that some certain persons in the Aso Rock Villa who tried covering the death of Buhari brought Jubril of Sudan to the Aso Rock Villa to pretend as the president of this nation. Meanwhile, the real Muhammad Buhari is dead. So, my country people, these revelations has sparked a lot of debate among Nigerians, many doubting the authenticity of this, rumor, while others are still, trying to clinch on to the truth. Because how can it be possible that Aisha Buhari, lived with someone that is not her husband? How did she pretend that Buhari is her husband all this while? I mean, it got to a point that people started talking on her husband's alleged death and Aisha Buhari's confession on this. Now, the blog further alleged that a Sudanese man had been hired to impersonate Buhari. However, there is no evidence to support these assassinations, these assertions, I beg your pardon, these assertions, these claims, these rumors, these speculations regarding Buhari being replaced by a body double named Jubrim from Sudan have been wildly, it has disseminated online since late 2017. However, an investigation conducted by AFP Fact Check determined that those rumors are actually baseless. So guys, this is interesting. You see, these speculations spread like wildfire, whereby people were talking about one Jubril from Sudan impersonating President Muhammad Buhari, and people were noting some facts, some certain personalities about the real Buhari and the fake Jubril from Sudan that pretended to be the Buhari, because it was also mentioned on how some Ausoro cabals tried to, bring in this Jubril from Sudan to cover up as the real Muhammad Buhari. It was said that this guy, went through some surgeries, some plastic surgeries to enhance the resemblance, of the real Buhari, to strengthen the resemblance, to look exactly the same as the real Muhammad Buhari. And this impersonation of the president, spreaded like wildfire. People started talking about it. People started noting some differences in these two personalities. Like, the Mr. Jubril has some features that are not the same with the real Muhammad Buhari, because it was said that the hairline of Buhari is not the same as Jubril from Sudan. It was also said that the eye lobe of Buhari, the real one is not the same as Jubril from Sudan. Also, the hairlines of Jubril from Sudan is much more darker, because Jubril from Sudan is a younger person, while Muhammad Buhari is an older person. Also, we all know that Buhari was of a full Fulani blood. He spoke Fulani fluently, and he had this native tongue of the Fulanis, but he also spoke Hausa. But now they said that this Jubril only, speaks Hausa, that he does not speak Fulani. And Buhari was like a very tall person. If you check it, it seemed that the real Muhammad Buhari was taller than the Jubril they brought in the personation of Muhammad Buhari. Now, they mentioned a few things on some certain personalities being involved in the impersonation of the real Muhammad Buhari with Jubril from Sudan. To say that Lai Mohammed, the then Minister of Information, was part of this plan. Aisha Buhari was also part of this plan. The Buhari's children were also part of this plan. And when the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu noted this, they were kind of hunting for him for making such a statement about the president, where they started threatening him, because Nnamdi Kanu threatened to expose Buhari's deepest secret, the deep secret of the president back then. And this really created a lot of tension in Nigeria. This really created a lot of tension in the country. So, my country people, now we are getting the information that this is actually a baseless claim, that there is no credible evidence to suggest that the real Muhammad Buhari passed away while serving as the president and was subsequently, substituted with a look-alike. However, if Aisha Buhari had made such statements, it is high likely that both local and international media outlets would have reported them. However, no reputable sources have verified these claims, and it is worth noting that these false assertions have been circulating online for several years, and despite their persistence, they've remained false even in 2024. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this very issue? If Buhari, the real Muhammad Buhari, is actually dead or alive? Because the one we know is retired and he has gone back to Daura, his hometown. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.